Welcome back to another episode, ladies and gents. Just here in the bus, managed to mark out what we've got going on for the shelf. So we're going to get that in right now. So as you can see here, got my blue line all set up, ready to go. All these lines, so we're going to get that in today. And then work on the tail lights this episode as well. Get them in, clean all these windows as well. Drain the fuel tank. Get a look at that and see if that's the problem with my fuel filters filling up. And then I'm hoping, don't know if it's going to happen, but I'd like to clad these as well, these walls, so we're going to have some tongue and groove boards going on there. But we'll rip in today and get stuck into it, and yeah, get these time lapses going as per usual. And yeah, hopefully before I head home I get a lot more done on the bus than I was expecting. We're having dramas with the curve of the ceiling with trying to get this board plumb so I can get my shelf built. So I've come up with this little jig, and we're going to run these plates along here in about 4 or 5 different spots where I've got framing underneath this tongue and groove board. We will have a door, so everything will be hidden. It's not going to be super neat, but unfortunately I've got to cut everything with a small circular saw. So this is the best way. I tried to rip down one of these long ones. That was actually my off cut, but it just, yeah, as I said, I don't really have the right tools, and I only have a limited amount of timber because we're on a tight budget. So I'm going to try and knock up a heap of these, and then we'll run them underneath, fix them in, and start getting that stuff up. That is the longest / hardest bit of timber to put in, but I got those wedges in now. It's all sitting pretty flush, so now I can do my drop downs, second piece of timber on the bottom, and then we'll fix our ply into this as well, and then that's the shelf. It's pretty much just the same replication of that. So have these ones mounted to here. That's all she wrote. Thank fuck for that. A lot of cuss words in that one, but oh, let's do it.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, an easy kill, gonna leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the fold, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may.
There it is. The shelf is pretty well done. I just have to screw these down and then make the door hinge and all that. So got a little surprise of what I'm going to do there. I have an idea, so if I can scrap some money together, hopefully I can go down to hardware and grab the shit I need. But it looks pretty good. So I am a bit concerned about the height discrepancy here between the couch and the shelf, but lucky I'm a short ass. This bus is not built for tall people, unfortunately. But yeah, looks really good. I'm really happy.
Moon is watching shallow dreams. Night is rocking her to sleep. Wind whispers in the trees. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. Sunset in golden fields. Goddess warrior and a queen. Lost the battle and her dream. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. She's still waiting, holding on through the night. She's still waiting, wishing time could make it right. She is waiting, dawn is bringing morning light. She's waiting to end it.
We have bunk bed, I don't know what we call it, tops. Just knocked them up now. They look pretty good. A bit of a benefit of using the scrap that I had left over, I came up with this brilliant idea where I'm going to have these split, and then that's going to be under storage underneath for my bunks. So, I mean, fuck, that one's a bit tight, but I can't open it at the moment because I'm only using one hand. Ready? So that'll be storage under there for the bunks, but they come up pretty nice. So that's all the tops on the bunks. So I'm gonna try and figure out a way to line all this stuff tomorrow. As you can see, I screwed down the tops on the shelf. So yeah, hopefully we can get this looking neat under there, and then a face on here as well. So that's tomorrow's project. Very excited. But yeah, as you can see, I'm making good with the lack of material we have. So the offcuts have paid a dividend. Woohoo! We're back this morning, and I have knocked up the first door, or I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, it's a door, I suppose, for the shelf. My miters are pretty good. Bit of a gap in this one. I'm going to try and fix it up. But yeah, we've got it all set up. As I mentioned, we're messing around this morning, trying to get this right. So knock up another 4 of them, and yeah, then after that hopefully we're going to clean the windows. So bit of a productive day, beautiful day here in Florida. So yeah, we'll get ripped into that, and yeah, a couple more time lapses. I am having an extremely frustrating day. This chop saw is not ideal. It's not cutting my 45s properly. So as you can see, I get like 3 sides seated pretty well and then with a blowout. So I'm gonna go play around with it. Try not to crack the shits royally, but yeah, there's been some colourful language today. So, but I've got 3 built, 2 more to go. See how we go, but yeah, at the moment I'm heavily frustrated. So we'll go have some lunch and reevaluate my life plan. But yeah, I can fix these with a bit of sand and a bit of bog, but you know, we don't want to do that. We want to make them nice. So anyway, morning y'all. Today we finally find out the mystery of how filthy the fuel tank is. So got a couple of tools here, jump under there and we're gonna flush this fuel tank. So wish me luck. Hopefully this is the end of my filter issues, but who knows, matter of cracking it open and having a look. I have drained what I thought was left in the tank. There's still a little bit of diesel in there, but as you can see, the diesel is clean. So I don't think the tank's dirty. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but this dickhead used some buckets because I was going to waste the diesel, didn't realise it was that much. So that was a bit of a pointless exercise, but at least I know that the tank is somewhat clean now. So I don't know, maybe I got some dodgy fuel on the road. That's what caused the dramas. So luckily we got a bonfire. I'm gonna go chuck this on a bonfire and light it up. But that was a bit of a bugger. Here are all the windows, freshly cleaned. I did all the outsides last night, insides this morning. Now, this morning we're gonna get this little bit of ply or sheeting, whatever you want to call it, underneath my shelves, just to make it look a bit prettier. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll try and make something of it and make it nice and neat. So throw the camera up and get ripping in this morning. The rain has stopped, so we can be productive. Yesterday wasn't very productive, but shit happens. Move on, get on. Well, that's the underside of that paneling done. I've still got to figure out what I'm doing here. I don't know whether to run it past or flush to here and leave these ugly screws or what. So I have to get another sheet. That's why I've stopped there, because I'm out of material. So I'm gonna start sanding these doors for the shelf and start getting them ready for paint, because I do need to go to the hardware today. So when I'm at the hardware, I'm gonna get paint, putty, another sheet of this white thin shit to put up here. What else do I need? The mesh stuff to go in here. So what I'm doing with these doors is there's like a mesh screen going over here. I don't know, it'd be easy to explain once you see it. So, but yeah, I'll get these all prepped up, ready for paint, and then hopefully by then, it'll be time to go to the hardware store. I don't have a car at the moment, so I'm waiting for that to turn up. Well, been to the hardware and back, and I have puttied up my frames, so they have to dry for 6 hours, the instruction said. So we'll let them dry before I can sand them back and make them all look nice and pretty. In the meantime, when I was playing around in the bus, I've come to the realization that these walls have to be cladded. So I am going to go to Home Depot, whatever you want to call it, and go grab the tongue and groove boards that run across here, because I need to do that before I put the doors on. Bit of a fucking pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So I went down to the local hardware to get the putty, and now I've got to go again. So I'm going to get both sides cladded. This side will have a fridge in it, but I think the fridge will only run to here. So I'm just going to clad the whole thing and then it's done. I don't have to worry about it. And then on the back sides here, we're just going to put some dressed timber, same along the bunk bed there. So that all looks nice and pretty.
You left me stranded, looking like a fool. All those nights alone in our bedroom. You said one thing and did another, didn't you? Know this, I refuse to be blue. Don't try to deny it. You know it's true. The shame is on you.
Alrighty, thought I'd do a bit of explaining because I just haven't really said anything for a little while. I'm running this trim along here as a bit of a feature and also a way to hide all my fixings so it looks neat. Here things are not perfect, but we'll make it work. I've actually just ran out. I don't have access to a car, so probably gonna go start on something else. Also, these shelf doors, I wanted to mount them, but unfortunately I can't get the backing stuff. I went to Home Depot and a few other stores yesterday. Only place we can get them is online, so I don't have enough time. I'll order them when I'm home. Today is my second last day here, so I just got to do what I can. So what I'm going to go on with now is I'm going to start cladding this right now. And yeah, I guess I'm pretty glad we got that lining done. It looks pretty neat. As I said, once all that trim's on, it'll look better.
Don't try to deny it. You know it's true. You know it's true. The shame is on you. The shame is on you. Oh.
There it is, ladies and gents. 95% of that wall done. I've just ran out of material, so I'm at a bit of a standstill because the vehicle I have been using just broke down. So this could be where the bus lays and how it sits until I depart. So I'm going to clean everything up for the rest of the day, so I have free time tomorrow because that's what I was going to do tomorrow. and hopefully I can get a chance to sneak off to the hardware and just get enough of these boards to do this side and finish the top section up here as well. That would be nice. I'm starting to think I might hang these doors, but I can't really hang them until I finish this side with the paneling, so I know where to position them. So I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard place at the moment. So we'll see what happens. All up in the air. So that's what happens when you have a rough plan. But anyway. Well, ladies and gents, that's a wrap. Barry's all packed. All packed up for a little 6-month hiatus. So as you can see, that's all the timber I had left. Not enough to do anything else. I am a little bit depressed. Reality's sinking in that I am heading home. But good news is, I get to say hello to this little fella. So I leave one friend, catch up with another. So once again, I'd like to thank everyone for their support. If you're around and want to have a beer when I'm home, hit me up. More than happy to catch up with friends and family. So that's the last of season 1, I suppose you could say. Be back for season 2 in about 6 months, and hopefully all this will be completed and I can really rip into what I want to do. So catch you on the flip side. Adios.